Hello, friends. You all may be shocked to finally see me reviewing a candle other than one from the HOMEWORX line. Yes, I promised you in my Season's Greetings candle review earlier this week that I would be reviewing some candles from other brands, and so today we are going to be talking about Bath & Body Works Crushed Candy Cane. Now, I know that this scent is not new to their lineup. In fact, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe that this one has probably been in their holiday lineup for at least maybe 4 or 5 years. Those of you who are seasoned Bath & Body Works collection experts, you guys can correct me in the comments down below, but I do believe that this one has been around, I think, since about 2017 or 2018. Maybe it goes back even further than that. Now, you may be a little bit surprised to see me reviewing a Bath & Body Works candle if you are if you've been around my channel for a little while, because I have made no secret of the fact that I have had very bad performance issues with Bath & Body Works candles. And because, like most of you, I purchase our candles with my family's own money, I've definitely had to use a little bit more discretion in where I was purchasing candles from. I only wanted to purchase ones that perform well for me. And so for quite some time, I honestly just have not picked up a whole lot from Bath & Body Works. Now, I will say that they do suck me in every fall and winter because there are some scents that are just classic ones that I really enjoy and always want in my collection. And in fact, if you caught my video talking about my favorite Christmas scents, you know that this is one of the candles that I talked about. So let's go ahead and read off the fragrance notes on this one. This is Crushed Candy Cane. The scent notes are crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals, and frosted mint leaf. Now, we all know that Bath & Body Works has another very popular peppermint scent, which is called Twisted Peppermint. And that one I know has been around for much longer than this particular fragrance. So I remembered when I saw this one released, I was actually a little bit intrigued because I know that Twisted Peppermint is, well, if you like peppermint scents, I feel like it's a very beloved scent. It comes back year after year. It's like right up there with Winter Candy Apple, Vanilla Bean Noel. It just seems to be a staple in their holiday lineup. And so you would think like, okay, well, how many variations of peppermint can one get? So I want to point out the scent note differences between this one and Twisted Peppermint, because the Twisted Peppermint scent notes are cool peppermint, sugared snow, fresh balsam, vanilla buttercream, and a hint of musk. And I will say that if you were to smell these two candles side by side, they definitely are different from each other. Definitely both peppermint forward, but they do have different scent notes that you can pick up the complexity of the scent story. Personally, I like this one better than Twisted Peppermint. So what do I smell to my nose? This one, to my nose, smells a lot like those little tiny after dinner mints. If any of you are familiar with, they're like a small square rectangle, and they usually come in like a very light mint green and a light pink and an ivory color. I remember those being in my grandmother's dish on her coffee table. I can still see the dish. It was like this green crystal dish with this like pointy lid. It looked like something that probably would have been on the set of Mad Men or something like that. It was totally from like the 1960s. But I remember that she had that dish filled to the brim with those little mints, and you better believe my little 8-year-old self would go to town eating those things because they were minty, but they were also sugary at the same time. And that is exactly what I smell when I pick up this candle. My husband also says that that is what it reminds him of as well. So the scent, yes, I love this one. I love it more than Twisted Peppermint. So to my nose, the difference between this one and Twisted Peppermint is that this one is more of definitely there's a sugared peppermint scent to it. The peppermint, I mean, it's there. It's for sure very minty forward, but there's not the creaminess of vanilla like I would say that Twisted Peppermint has. So if you are kind of trying to weigh between the two, that would be my assessment. Let's go ahead and talk about the performance on this one because, as I stated earlier, the performance is really where I kind of pump the brakes with a lot of Bath & Body Works candles. So this one is down to about the halfway mark on here. The wicks are doing very well for me. Now, I have taken the approach of not trimming the wicks at all with these Bath & Body Works candles. I have had experiences in the past of what my friend Melanie lovingly calls puny wick syndrome, meaning that the wicks just fizzle out. And in fact, a friend gifted me a candle from Bath & Body Works in the fall. I want to say it was like oak and pumpkin, oakwood pumpkin, something like that. And literally on the first burn, it got puny wick syndrome. It was so disappointing. And all I thought was, yep, this is why I don't buy the Bath & Body Works candles. However, I am very pleased to say that the wicks are doing very well on this candle for me. The flames have been good, and mind you, I am at the halfway point right now. The flames have been very good for me. The wicks, I would say, are not those traditional tree stump wicks. They're not overly thick, but they're not very thin. I would say they're like the medium-sized wicks on this one. They're not falling over. Now, granted, I do... sorry, refrigerator going in the background there, you guys. I do extinguish the flames after about 3 hours. I typically do not let my candles, the only brand that I will let burn longer than 3 hours is typically KRINGLE. All other brands, I just follow the protocol of 3 hours, you're out. So this one has been performing pretty well for me in terms of a clean burn. I'm not getting any soot around the edges. There are a couple of little puffs of smoke that I see come up here and there during the burn, but not enough where it's leaving any sooty residue around the rim of the glass. I'm actually pretty impressed, to be honest with you, but I feel like this is kind of par for the course for Bath & Body Works. You win some, you lose some. As far as the strength and throw, I would give the strength of this candle, well, mint scents can be pretty strong. This one I would say is probably about 7.5. I would say it's a pretty strong candle. This one is doing well for me. I'm gonna, you know what, let me say, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it to an 8, because when I blow this candle out, I can actually still smell it for a good hour afterwards. And I think part of that might just be the oils that are used, the fragrance story itself. Mint is one that's kind of one that can linger for a little while. But yeah, strength is about an 8 on this one. I would also give the throw of about an 8. Now, this one has been burning in my living room, typically way beyond the back here. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and try to move this so that way you can see where I typically burn my candles. It would be back there. See back there, there's a little stand back there with 2 little trees and a mirror. I typically burn my candles back there on that platform. And yeah, I can smell it all the way here in my kitchen. Oh good, it came back into focus. Sometimes these candles don't. Sometimes when I move the camera, it doesn't like to focus back on the candle. So yay, I don't have to stop recording. Anyways, that is where I burn my candle, and I have been able to smell this one very well all the way throughout my kitchen. It's not traveling into my bedrooms, which is perfectly fine by me because I'm actually burning some other peppermint candles in those bedrooms that are distinctly different from this one. So while they complement each other, I don't necessarily want this one going all the way into the bedrooms for me. But this is a very nice scent. I really enjoy it. I am very pleased with the performance of it so far. I don't know, maybe Bath & Body Works might suck me into their candle day with this kind of performance. However, I did actually just pick up a couple of new Bath & Body Works candles so that I will be showing in a haul pretty soon here. So let me know, you guys, do you like this one? I know that my friend Connor here on YouTube, Connor Loves Candles, he and I are in the same camp that we actually prefer this scent over Twisted Peppermint. But let me know, are you team crushed candy cane or are you team Twisted Peppermint? There's nothing wrong with either one. I'm just always curious to see which way my audience or my friends here lean, because I don't know, I am just always intrigued by people's scent preferences. Also, something I want to ask you guys, since this is the beginning of December, I have noticed that a couple of my friends hold on to their empties at the end of the month. And while I have limited space in my home to do that, I have a family of 5 in an approximately 1,700 square foot house. Sometimes I do think that those empties reviews are very beneficial, because then I can give you kind of like an update to the initial reviews about how a candle performed for me all the way to the end. Because sometimes I know that there have been actually a couple of candles that I've burned and I've reviewed, and then no joke, like maybe 3 burns later, the candle starts getting wonky on me, or it starts to smell sooty, or whatever, you know. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to start holding on to the empties that I go through and then talk about the empties at the end of the month. Just let me know if you guys would like me to do that. Overall, this 2022 holiday release gets 2 thumbs up from me at this point. It is performing well. This is, yeah, a very happy surprise for me that this one is doing well for me. This is what I hope that they will do for me. Now, I will go out and say that I would never ever pay the full price on one of these candles. I think Bath & Body Works is out of their mind thinking that any of these candles are worth $26. I do know that Candle Day is coming up. In fact, I'm pre-filming this one. I think I might put this one up on Saturday, December 3rd. So if this candle is live on that day, I do believe that Candle Day is going on today. So yeah, you might want to add this one to your cart if you have been intrigued by it. I believe that the price on the candles are going to be $9.95. I don't know if you can use additional coupons or whatnot with that, but it might be a time to pick it up. My mantra typically with Bath & Body Works candles is if I can get them for under $12, I will typically take the quote-unquote risk of purchasing them. You might want to check into Bath & Body Works return policy. I feel like it has changed recently, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It actually really helps me out. And if you are coming across my channel for the very first time, hi, my name is Katie. I like to talk about candles and sprinkle in a little bit of beauty. I also get to talking really fast sometimes and stumbling over my words. So if you are here for that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today, and you guys know the truth here. Until my see, stumbling over my words. Until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.